Alright, hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I am driving home from getting dog food. My car has an exhaust leak. One of the things that me and my husband did to cut back on money with trying to, pay off our debt and save for surrogacy is we got rid of our new vehicle, and we both drive old, not so nice vehicles. My husband has a 99 Tahoe, which is, it's nice for being a 99, but the passenger side window is held up with a ratchet strap. My Saturn that we got from my in-laws has an exhaust leak and is very noisy. Something's going on in the front end that makes a bunch of noise. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. I just wanted to apologize if this is, if my car is too noisy. But, yeah, I'm just wanting to hop on here, kind of talk about my plans for the our surrogacy journey. I am trying not to drive my husband crazy talking about it, because we still are a little ways off and we still have to live. I don't want to make us miserable trying to save for this. So, we still have to have money to do some fun stuff, make life interesting. Still got to pay our bills, try to pay off our debt. We're going to need a new vehicle. And it's just frustrating because it feels like it's never ending. Every time I feel like we're going to be able to put some money aside to save or pay off some debt, something comes out, there's a vehicle problem. My husband needs to have some dental work done that we're going to pay quite a bit of money out of pocket for, even with the dental insurance that I have. I have some dental work that needs done that I got to pay quite a bit of money for. So it's just never ending. I'm hoping eventually I can figure out, something that people actually want to watch me talk about here on YouTube, to be able to get monetized and have some subscribers and make a little bit of money off YouTube, to be able to put some of that money towards our debt and our surrogacy journey and whatnot. It's no one's fault but our own that we're, in debt, not trying to beg for help or anything like that. But yeah, just more or less just talking about this. I want to give hope to other people who are kind of in this same situation. There's always things that you can do. There's always extra, ways to make money and stuff like that. It doesn't seem like it at the time. I'm kind of in a spot where I feel like I'm just stuck. I can get a second job, but I also want to keep my sanity. I've been working really long hours and I'm salary where I work. I make pretty good money, but I am salary, so when I work a lot of hours, it kind of makes it difficult for me to be able to do any side jobs because I just don't have the time. I have dogs at home. I have to, cook dinner, keep the house clean, things like that. Not that my husband doesn't help with that, but he's also extremely busy with work. He works a lot of hours. He is not salary, but yeah, there's only so much time in the day, and I still, like I said before, I want to keep my sanity through this process. I don't want to wear myself out so much that when we actually get to that point that we are able to sign those papers and do an embryo transfer and all that we're just done. We don't want to do it because I've been obsessing over it for years. So we're just kind of in that spot where we're stuck. I guess we are. We're stuck. I'm trying to do so many things at once, and it's frustrating. And I'm trying not to get overwhelmed, and I'm trying not to give up, but it's hard. So if you're going through this journey and trying to figure this out, don't give up. Think outside the box. There's always things that you can do. I mean, I would love input from other women who have went through this, whether it's, you know, IVF, surrogacy, it could be anything, adoption, maybe you did a infant adoption. Those are pretty pricey as well. But yeah, how did you make it work? Currently, like I said, through no one's fault but our own, our credit scores are terrible. We owe money for taxes for a few years that we have to pay back. There's just stuff that we have to take care of first before I can even start saving money. And like I said, it's frustrating, but I'm just trying to see the bigger picture and to work through it and figure out other ways that I can help and contribute to what we need. My husband, which this year it's not going to pay off anything, but he has been wanting to, he's a big hunter, and he's always wanted to have a dog that'll track people's deer that they can't find. If you're against hunting, that's absolutely fine. I understand that. I don't expect everyone to, you know, be raised in the lifestyle that my husband and I were. We like to know where our food comes from. He hunts. We use all that meat. That's what we eat most of the year. It saves a lot of money for us, and it's healthy. We know where the food's coming from. We know where the deer is coming from. That it, you know, it was treated very well up until the point that it was harvested. But anyways, so what he does, we got this dog named Daisy. She's a bloodhound. Definitely different from any dog that I've ever had. I'm used to German Shepherds, Golden Retrievers, Border Collies, and yeah, she's different. We got her at almost 8 months old from a breeder. She was someone got her and then ended up taking her back to the breeder because they weren't ready for a dog. It was a husband's dog. He was working too much, and the wife did not want to deal with her, which I understand when we got her, that whole thing. She is very stubborn. I've never met a dog so stubborn, which I knew they were. I knew they were stubborn, but I had no clue how stubborn they were. But she's starting to get used to us. I don't think she was kept in a house. I think she was kept outside in a kennel because she had no manners inside the house whatsoever, none. But anyways, what I was getting at, sorry, I'm going off on different, you know, topics. What I was getting at was my husband has always wanted this dog to track deer. One of the ways he is contributing to our surrogacy journey, paying off debt, you know, buying a house in the future, is he got this dog to track deer. This year she is still learning. She's young, so there is no money in it. We're actually, you know, spending money. It's costing us gas and whatnot to be able to go and track deer for people that they can't find, that they shoot and they aren't able to find. But next year, 2 years from now, he'll be able to bring in quite a bit of income in the fall when his full-time job is slowing down because he does lawn care. And he'll be able to bring in that extra income to help us with that. So he's doing that. I'm trying to find my side thing that I can, you know, contribute that isn't going to just completely run us down. I want to still have that, you know, amazing relationship with my husband where we can spend time together. I have the dogs at home that I like to spend time with. I have, you know, we both have our hobbies. So I'm trying to be cautious on not getting too obsessed with just earning money and beating both of us into the ground, if that makes sense. Someone just about hit a deer in front of me that ran across the road. But yeah, I mean, I really had no specific topic with this video. I was pretty much just driving home and wanted to talk, and that's kind of where we're at. We're just trying to figure out some extra income that is exciting for us and that we can build on. I'm trying to make videos. Don't know if I'm good at it. I feel like I suck at it, but maybe someone wants to listen to me talk. Maybe eventually I'll find something that people are actually interested in and want to listen to. I feel like MRKH is something that isn't talked about much. Surrogacy isn't talked about much. So, I mean, maybe maybe those topics will be interesting to people. I know people love videos when I post videos of the dogs, the shorts of the dogs and things like that. So I mean, I'm gonna we'll make some different types of videos and see what happens. But yeah, just if you're in this situation or you've been here, comment, let me know what you're doing, what you've done, what your ideas are, and you know, maybe we can help each other out, because this is definitely a stressful, hard thing to go through, because it's frustrating. So yeah, if you're here and you're trying to do this, I understand, and you know, maybe we can, like I said, maybe we can help each other out. I wouldn't mind having a group of friends that, you know, we can bounce ideas off each other and things like that. So comment if you're in this situation, and we can connect. All right, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.